Virgo, to your mid-month reading. This is for the 15th through the 22nd. So let's dive in here and see what's going on with you, my friends. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay. And remember, guys, if you know someone who this could resonate with, go ahead and share this video. Okay, best messages coming out. Ooh, look at that. Negative self-talk, releasing pain, forgiveness, and optimism. Trying to move past all of this and moving on from anything that has hurt you. So it looks like you are doing a great job through some kind of transition, some kind of pain, some kind of recovery. Trying to keep the optimism alive right now. So let's see. Yes, got the sun coming out. Look at that. Big yes coming out. Optimism, optimism. Love it. It's almost like you had this huge rebirth, this turning of this leaf, that is, I'm feeling a lot better than I was before. May have taken a while to get rid of those three swords, but it just feels like I pulled them out little by little and I'm feeling much better. The dawning of a new day is really what that is. So let's see what's going on over here. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have freed yourself from a bad relationship that really hurt, really tore you down. Could have been a divorce. The Three of Swords is also a card of divorce. So however it is, it does look like you have freed yourself. You are a beautiful, independent person now. For others of you, it's just whatever was causing that pain and that suffering that made you feel like you were losing control over a situation that now has turned around in your favor. And now you are feeling more self-sufficient than you were before. Really feeling like, I'm more comfortable and I'm finally feeling the fruits of my labor, which was a heavy labor to take on with the Three of Swords. Right? So however you want to see it, you definitely are in the winning spot. Yeah, it could have been there wasn't any right choice to the situation. There was a lot of confusion, maybe a lot of fear and worry about the situation. Could have had a lot of delays to the situation, but now you're feeling that release. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, there was a lot of extra burdens and responsibilities that you were holding on to. You might even feel like you're still kind of carrying a little bit of this weight as you are kind of shifting and transforming over here but it's almost like, you know what? I've got this though. As I am healing, I understand that I'm still, keep putting up the good fight over here. Still putting in all this hard work, but at least your optimism is changing. Because why? Because you're awakening to this change. You have a new phase that's coming in, right? You're shifting. You're turning a new leaf for healthier things within yourself, right? So where there was disharmony and you might have felt like, there is no teamwork. In this situation, it feels like the only teamwork I have is I, and there is no I in teamwork. It's either we're a team, there's more than one, but in this case, it's only I, because I seem to be the only one that can get stuff done. Otherwise, it's just disorganized chaos right now. So you might feel like there's a lot of people who are not being a team player at this moment, so you still might be carrying on those burdens, even though everything is lightening up, right? So it's kind of like the shift from, my positivity is going this way, but I understand. There's an understanding. The understanding of the judgment that this is where I'm going to have to continue, though, to keep doing what I need to do. There's no standing down from this, otherwise it won't get done. But I am going to release these Three of Swords. I'm going to release these Three of Swords for this beautiful completion, for this beautiful new world, dancing with the universe in a different way, because I have this great awakening that this is, this is my intuition saying this is what has to happen, but it's going to have to come from within myself to be able to pull these swords out and really, right, get away from all this. And if you have people who are negative talkers around you, you see what I'm saying, then you're just going to release that and not even worry about what they're saying. You just keep doing you is pretty much what that is, because you're not going to allow any self-limiting beliefs on any of this situation. No more. There it is again, releasing negative thoughts. For some of you, it's just somebody who's very negative around you, who doesn't seem to be on your side, is not a team player in this situation, yet they also allow you to carry all the extra responsibilities and burdens. But like I said, with the Great Awakening in the middle of the reading over here, this judgment, it's almost like I'm coming to this absolution of this is where I'm going to have to get myself healthy. This is where I'm feeling comfortable. I am self-sufficient, and I understand things that are going on. I understand that they're not going to do these things. I understand what's going on. I'm not going to allow myself to get angry or upset about the situation. I see it from a new perspective, and I'm understanding and releasing and freeing myself from their burdens. Wow. Okay, so let's see what cards we have coming out over here. Yeah, finding the peace and harmony within the situation. And I think a lot of the peace and harmony is actually going to be just within yourself as you find yourself peaceful, going back kind of to the past of where you felt that peace. Probably even being in a little bit of a nostalgic feeling as you were doing what it is you need to do to keep your optimism alive. Sometimes just remembering, old stories, old things like that can bring in optimism, right? Just making us laugh and thinking of old things, and this is where you really become the empress over here, and you really feel like you're in your place, a place where you feel stable, a place where you feel this is where my heart is open and this is what I truly want, feeling that abundance coming in. So with the judgment over here is talking about that Ace of Pentacles, wow, where you're having this prosperity begins because you're seeing it from a new point of view. So you're not going to allow and be tempted by this person to bring back all these swords, right? Or say these things, or, go backwards, or, go back to this, what could be your hidey hole, right? Maybe hiding out a little bit and you're saying, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want that. That's not what I want, right? So I don't want to be in this point, I don't want to be in this area of my life. This is not where I want to be. I want to be happy. I want to be whole. I want to, feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing for the situation, right? So very nice. Wow. I'm just like, oh my gosh, who could have known that, right? So definitely feeling, yes, hopeful. Feeling the spark of life over here as your soul is, grabbing onto that sun. Feeling like, I'm going to balance myself away from the conflict because I don't need that. And I have a lot of spiritual strength and a lot of spiritual healing. So you're going to definitely feel a lot of spiritual strength and a lot of healing going on within this time as you're gathering all of your emotions back together. Right, and really standing within your truth and wisdom at this time. So as you're, look at that, because it's almost like I've learned what to expect. I know what you're like. I know how this is going to go down, and I'm not going to take that anymore. So this, this time right now is a really good time to find your vitality and make new movements, more choices, more decisions that are good for you, right? Things that are going to make you feel happy, vital, and you're going to watch these move really fast. Wow. Now all of a sudden it's going to be like your wish is granted. This message comes through, right? Whether it's a message from the universe and a download of something, or if it's just you moving up the ladder, in your finances, and of your Nine of Pentacles, where you become the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress. Wow. Nine of Pentacles is baby Empress, right? It's like that's where we start before we boom into the Empress, right? It's like baby style. Right, so it's like I'm going to build here, I'm going to be here, and then boom, abundance, prosperity, co-creating, knowing what I want. My heart is completely open, boom, planting those seeds, like a master, mastering this, getting this. Wow. Oh my goodness. You need to just take out them swords. You're like taking out those swords and like throwing them all over the place. Wow. These swords will never come back to me because you can't find them. I threw them so far out in that field, you will not even find those to be able to throw those back at me. Wow. Almost like a master magician, too. It kind of reminds me of some, like, crazy, like, I don't know, like, crazy, I don't know what these kids watch nowadays, like, some kind of superhero movie or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something, where it's like, these swords are being thrown and you just use the magic touch, boom, 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 and deflect them. Like that negativity can't come back at you. You have a force field, right? I have a force field on. You can't touch me. Live as a fully conscious being, Spirit says. Yeah, and that's exactly what you're doing, though. Recognize your significance. Oh, my God, right? Because that's exactly what we're talking about. 100 in this reading. Who am I? What is my self-worth? I am the Nine of Pentacles, and I am on my way to be the mighty Empress. That is it. And I will have this force field around me of positivity, like I said, to where you throw anything at me, you know, I will Star Wars block that, right? Some kind of use the force. You can't do that. You know, say it however you want. It doesn't matter, but it's, you know, it's like the magical touch of force field. You know, it's like mom. It's like the mom look, right? She give you that look, and it's like, oh, don't do that. That's a force field. We're all in trouble. You knew what was happening. You that one look. It's like, don't do it. Seize opportunities courageously as you are flying through the air as this mighty eagle. Okay, so trust in the support of the universe, because you already know, you're already in the knowing, you already see what's going on around you, just as the deer. The deer is so aware of its surroundings. It knows everything that's coming. I mean, the thunder, you know, the thunder rolls and they're out, right? They're out. They're like, nope, it's gonna pour. Gotta go. Where it's raining, it's pouring, but I see it coming, and it's almost like I said, it's like you're going to be able to see it coming, and you're just going to block that, right? Isn't Luke Skywalker that? Not today, not today, Satan, not today. So yeah, and that's where the tempting is, because I do feel like, you know, they could be trying to tempt you back into swords, right? Because if you're taking too much power, and they see you like, oh, you're overburdened, and you're doing this all alone, and yada yada, yet, you know, but yet they want you to feel guilty about something, or however it is that they're giving you swords. It's almost feeling like as soon as they see you rise in power, they want to take that away from you. Maybe they're just, you know, maybe it just makes them feel more powerful. Some people do that. They want to be in the limelight. They want to feel like they have the power. And when they see you empowering yourself, then they want to move in quickly to, yeah, try to take that positivity away. That's for some of you. It doesn't have to be for everyone. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, throw away, right? Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.